All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and all glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ukak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, to rule well and teach well. And Shalom to the Lord's elect. And this is Yahawah coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And, I just wanted to touch on this article that I came across. And I'm going to title this lesson, Yahweh Shimon Shai is no respecter of persons, man. We're going to hop into this article going in on Trey Songz. Trey Songz arrested. Uh, he was arrested after arrest at AFC Championship game. You see? So, hey, Yahweh Shimon Shai is he's showing you that he's tearing down these stars that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans look up to, because at one point, you thought these so-called stars or celebrities were untouchable, man. All right, but if you're an Israelite here in America, you're still under the curses, no matter if you are a billionaire or if no matter if you're homeless. All right, you're still underneath the curses that Yahweh Shem Shai placed upon the nation of Yasharallah for the disobedience, man. You see, and a lot of you so-called celebrities you're getting a taste of that, man. Because at one point, you would have a lot of these celebrities that wouldn't be touched. They would get a slap on the hand for certain things. But now we're in a season of judgment, all right? And Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's no respecter of persons, man. All right, let's get into the article. We'll get some precepts, Lord willing. Let's be edifying. Trey Songz post from the free world after arrest at AFC Championship game. Kansas City, Missouri R&B artist Trey Songz was jailed overnight after he scuffled with police officers during his arrest for not following the C-19 protocols and other rules at the AFC Championship game in Kansas City, police said Monday. Songz, who is 36 years old, whose name is Tremaine Alden Neverson, was released Monday. While an investigation continues, Jackson County Sheriff spokesman Lavondon Darks said no charges have been filed. Neverson's representative, Sidney Margetson, declined to comment on Monday. TMZ released a video Monday that showed Neverson was not wearing a mask and struggled with several officers before he was led away in handcuffs. Neverson tested positive for C-19 in October. Trey Songz concert at Ohio club cited for a C-19 violation after 500 attended. All right, and hey, this is just another warning to you Israelites, man. All right, because the scriptures give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to deal with your adversary, man. All right, it doesn't matter if you're a so-called superstar. You see, the Heavenly Father, he's gonna send out judgment, no matter who you are, man. You know, and even though charges weren't filed in this case, you see, there's no telling if further charges can be filed against him, man. You see, let's grab Matthew 5:25, and it reads, "Agree with thine adversary quickly." And that's the problem with you Israelites. You don't understand that you have an adversary. All right, and that main adversary is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and that goes along with his paddy wagon force. You see, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge. All right, and this would happen to Trey Songz. He didn't agree with this adversary quickly. You know why? Because he doesn't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, the Holy Scriptures isn't just a book that sits on grandma's desk and collects dust, man. All right, this is a book of wisdom, knowledge, and supreme understanding from the heavens. All right, to keep the Israelites in line with their power. All right, to keep them out of certain situations, man. You know, and this is another situation that could have been avoided if Trey Songz had the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, but he doesn't, man. All right, he will be considered someone who has a fame, an understanding of this world, man. But he doesn't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, which would have which would have helped him out in this situation. And that the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. You see, all right, prime example, man, for you Israelites not agreeing with thy adversary quickly. You get thrown in prison. All right, and this could have ended even more worse. Gotten some serious jail time. All right, for violating the C-19 protocols, man. This is Romans 2:11, and it reads, "For there is no respect of persons with the Most High." All right, Yahawah Shema Shai, all right, doesn't care if you have $1 million in the bank. Yahawah Shema Shai doesn't care if you are seen to millions of people. All right, at concerts year in and year out, and get awarded for it. You see, Yahawah Shema Shai, he's no respecter of persons. Women, children, elderly, all right, so-called celebrities can and will receive judgment as well. You see, a lot of you Israelites, you feel and believe that since you so-called made it, or you have a certain amount of money, or you have a certain amount of degrees hanging off your wall, you feel and believe that you can't be touched by Yahawah Shema Shai, man. All right, and that's further from the truth. You see, this is Ecclesiasticus 9:13, and it reads, "Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill." All right. Hey, this is a warning shot, man, to you Israelites. Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. All right, you don't want to be in close proximity with the man Esau Edom. All right, you want to try to avoid this man at all costs. All right, because he was given the power to kill by Yahawah Shema Shai, man. Or you don't want to put yourself in positions as Trey Songz did, man. All right, violating C-19 protocols. Now, taking taking the Maxine, all right, the Crown Royal Maxine, all right, that's a whole different ballgame. All right, we are to decline that, man. All right, we are to decline that C-19. But when it comes to the certain protocols and laws that are put into place, we have to our best of our ability, go along with that, man. All right, because those are the powers of Yahawah Shema Shai, man. All right, the Lord set this man Esau Edom up in power. All right, and we have to a certain degree, abide by those rules and those laws that Esau Edom is pushing out, man. All right, because why? It keeps you in tune with your power, and it keeps you out of trouble, man. You see, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no fault. All right, and if you have to cross paths with Esau, the so-called white man, hey, try to try not to make any fault. All right, try not to offend. You know, this is violating C-19 protocols, especially at a concert. That is offending Esau Edom, man. All right, he has the power to cast you into prison. He has the power to kill you. So you wanna be on your P's and Q's around Esau Edom, man. All right, you don't want to make any faults, lest he take away thy life presently. All right, and this is the power that Yahawah Shema Shai gave this devil. All right, he has power to take away your life. He has power to cast you into prison and leave you in there to rot, man. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, all right? And that's where a lot of you Israelites fall short. You don't understand that being in America is a snare within itself. All right, you're going in the midst of snares, man, because Esau Edom, the devil, he has all sorts of snares and pitfalls designed for you Israelites, man. All right, all sorts of snares, man. You know, just from you, him putting you out in the media as a criminal already, man. That's a snare within itself. and that and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. All right. And from there, let's grab Romans. I don't want to make this lesson too long. Just want to get the point across. Romans 13:3, and it reads, "For the rulers are not a terror to good works." All right. So those that be in power, that were set up by Yahawah Shemel Shai. All right, they're not a terror to good works. You see, this violating the C-19 protocol was not a good work. All right, so he was dealt with swiftly. You see, but the terrors they're not a terror to good works. All right, if you're doing the works in the will of Yahawah Shemel Shai, the terrors aren't a terror unto you, man. Why? Because you're doing what Yahawah Shemel Shai asked of. But to the evil, you see, that was an evil act violating the protocols. You know, that was considered evil because the protocols that are put in place are ordained of Yahawah Shemel Shai, man. All right. Hey, it may vex your spirit. It may piss you off and get on your nerves that you have to wear a mask, to get into a store, or you have to wear a mask to go into a concert. All right, but all the powers that be on this earth are ordained by Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All right, and if you're going against that, you're going against the Lord. All right, like I said, taking the C-19 or taking the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, you see, that's that's not going against Yahweh Shemel Shai because he said not to take those. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? All right, would you not be afraid of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man? Do that which is good, and that's what a lot of you Israelites you do the opposite, man. You do wickedness and evil. So the terrors are gonna be terror unto you. All right, you want to be rebellious, thinking you're making a stand or you're making some sort of point, man, in your pride. All right, you're gonna be overtaken with evil, and thou shalt have praise of the same. See that? We'll end it off here in Hosea 4:6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." And this is why a lot of you Israelites are going to be destroyed, man. You know, because you lack the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is why you're going to be destroyed. In that Jacob's trouble, man, we're headed full steam ahead into that, and that's where a lot of you Israelites are going to be destroyed because you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, and that's what you Israelites do. You reject knowledge. You reject the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You reject the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai that go in week out, week in and week out to teach the word. You reject those men. I will also reject thee. So the Lord, he's gonna reject you, man. He's gonna give you that Shaquille O'Neal block, man. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. All right, we don't want to do what's pleasing unto Yahweh Shemel Shai. So what's gonna happen? I will also forget thy children. You see, you're gonna be forgotten about, and your children also. When it comes time to feed your children, all right, when all hell breaks loose, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's gonna forget you and your children, man, because you have forgotten about him. You know? Hey, with that, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Till the next time, Shalom.